Hello guys and welcome back. I'm Nancy and this is Fit Soul Kitchen. That spin was so cheesy. Oh dear. Right, welcome back to Fit Soul Kitchen guys. Today we're going to be making some a quinoa stir fry. This is a really quick, easy recipe filled with loads of delicious and nutritious veggies, some pulses and a side of plantain. Now you'll get to know me. I love plantain. Like honestly, I can have this with absolutely everything. We're gonna roast this and put this on the side. So we're kind of gonna make a nice, scrumptious, big Buddha bowl. First thing, quinoa. Get my pot. We're going to use, so this is half a cup. You can get these in different measurements. So it starts from 1 whole cup, which I can't use because it won't fit in here. It's like a teaspoon. It goes all the way down, so it's really good for measuring. So I'm going to use, that's half a cup. I'm going to use 2 cups of raw quinoa. Actually, it will rise. So I'm going to use 1.5 cups of raw quinoa. With quinoa, always wash it as you would cook your rice. Takes out all the excess yucky stuff. But you want to wash your quinoa. So we're going to wash this a few times. Water measurements. You want to cook it just like you cook your rice. So for every half a cup you use, half a cup of quinoa you use, you want 1 cup of water. So that's 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5. You're gonna add a bit of salt. I've got some pink Himalayan sea salt here. Salt and just a tad bit of olive oil. I'm going to grab. I'm gonna add my olive oil just a little bit. And you want to put it on medium heat. You leave that to cook for about 20 minutes. You will know once the seeds have sprouted and it's nice and soft, but it has a bit of crunchiness to it as well. And while that is cooking, we're going to make our stir fry. Now, for our stir fry, you can see every color under the earth here, literally, because I like colorful food. I actually like my food very colorful, and some of the vegetables I've just incorporated because it's my son's favorite vegetables and it will make him eat it. So we've got some mushrooms, some sugar snap peas, because the name really does taste what it says. Does it taste what it says? Yes, they are very sweet once they're cooked, when they're cooked right. We don't want them overcooked until it's like brownie, yuck. That doesn't taste nice anymore. When it's nice and green and still crunchy, it's super sweet and delicious. We've got some courgettes because my son absolutely loves courgettes. Some red peppers, onions, red onions, some sweet corn because my son loves them as well, and some red kidney beans because they are so wholesome, so good for you. Good source of protein if you're a vegan full-time. I'm not a vegan. We have meat-free days. Mostly Mondays and Tuesdays we'll go meat-free and we'll have things like this. Our plantain, which we're going to roast, and I'm going to cook it in some coconut oil and a bit of garlic, and yeah, and salt and pepper, season to taste how you like it. And literally this is it. You can do this in 20 minutes. You come home from work, chop, stick it. My phone is ringing. Cut.
A few moments later.
Sorry, I had to take that call. Childcare issues came and yeah, we had to deal with that. Anyway, let's get back to the cooking. Where was I? Yeah, so this is all our ingredients. We're going to roast that. We're going to stir fry this. Once our quinoa is cooked, mix, 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 and we're going to eat. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is put my plantain in the oven. I don't even know what I'm doing first. Like I said, I always bake with bake, roast, whatever, baking paper. I don't trust foil. It still sticks. It's useless. Use baking paper, guys. It will change your life. Baking paper. Cut. Plantain. I'm going to peel it a little bit. So I'm going to make them into little chunks. If you're not comfortable with a knife, you can use a chopping board like my husband will do, but we don't do that. Just cut it, make a cross. Okay, we're going to just season it with a tiny bit of salt and some olive oil. Mix, mix, mix. Don't be scared to get your hands dirty. To give it a bit of colour, what I like to do, I like to add a bit of smoked paprika onto my plantains as well. It gives it a nice colour, rich, a bit smoky. So that's what I'm going to do. Just a bit of smoked paprika. Give it a little massage once again. I'm going to stick my oven on to about 180 and put my plantains in there, and then we're going to start with our stir fry. Okay, stir fry. Coconut oil. You can use whatever oil you like. Honestly, you don't have to use coconut oil. Olive oil, avocado oil is delicious. Use avocado oil, whichever one you prefer. I prefer to use coconut oil for stir fries because it's not very oily and so on. And so, coconut oil, get out. About a teaspoon and a half because we're making quite a big quantity. And then we're going to start going in with our veg once the oil's all heated up and everything. We're going to go in with our onions first. Red onions. I prefer red onions for stir fries because it gives a bit of colour and it's sweeter once it's nicely caramelized. So onions go in, and that has started smelling delicious already, honestly. I think that's another reason why I love coconut oil so much as well, because of the smell it gives. It's so good. I'm going to add a bit of spring onions, not too much, about 2 teaspoons. And garlic. And crush, crush, crush. Ugh. Next, we're going to go in with our peppers, red peppers. So we're going to leave that, stir it a bit. So now we're going to go in with our courgettes and our mushrooms. Get that back in there. Black pepper. I love black pepper. So I'm going to use about one teaspoon of black pepper. And some pink Himalayan salt. 1 teaspoon as well. You can see the liquid that's being produced from the mushrooms. And the courgettes. The courgettes are quite watery as well. So you've got 2 quite watery vegetables in there. And now we want to go in with our sugar snap peas and stick them in. Because your red kidney beans, and these are tinned sweet corn, it's out of the tin, so it's cooked. They can go in last. One, you don't want to put your kidney beans in too early because they will turn into mush. They've already been cooked. and your sweet corn don't need to be cooked anymore or any longer. So you put them right at the end, just so it absorbs all the flavour as well from the stir fry. Yeah. Just want to check on our quinoa, see how it's getting on. Oh, look at that. Lovely. Okay. That's still got some liquid in it, but you can see the seeds have started to sprout, and it's almost ready to go inside the stir fry. Still got quite a bit of liquid. Give it a bit of a taste test. Yeah. So that's cooked. Quinoa's done. That's why I love quinoa so much, because it takes so quick. It takes so quick. It doesn't take long to cook. Much quicker than rice. And all my veggies look done now, so I'm going to go in with our kidney beans and our sweet corn. Kidney beans. And there you have it. You've got every colour under the rainbow in there. It's beautiful. I love it. If the seasoning tastes like it's just perfect, add a bit more salt, because you're going to put your quinoa in and it's going to dim the seasoning. So you want it to be a tad bit salty. But in terms of all the other seasonings, the garlics, the black pepper, it's in there, it tastes great. What I'm going to do, add a bit of chili flakes in there to give it a kick. I like it. That is done. That's good. That's looking good. I'm going to just make sure that all the water has evaporated from our quinoa, and then once it has, I'm going to start putting it in there and stir frying it together. And you can see that is nice and fluffy. All the water has gone. It really didn't take much time. I'm going to turn the heat off that and start adding my quinoa in with the veg. That's perfect. So simple, so perfect. My mouth is burning, so hot. But that's so good. Okay, so I have plated up my quinoa stir fry. Look at that. And our plantain is in the oven. We're going to take that out and dish it up. Nice and brown. Gives it some colour. I love that. I'm going to have a bit of avocado. We're just going to have it with a bit of plantain. Avocado, not plantain. Done. That is my noodle bowl with a bit of an African Caribbean touch with our plantains, and it looks delicious. The quinoa is so healthy, nutritious, super quick to make. That's taken me about 15 minutes to fry up everything, put it in there. I'm going to taste mine. I'm going to dig in. That's simply delicious. I know that sounds really cheesy, but honestly, that's good.
Purchase your tracks today.
Thank you again for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, like, leave me your comments, share as well. Send it to your friends, your family, your colleagues, everyone that you know. And Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, Nancy's FSK, Nancy's Fit Soul Kitchen. You can find me on Instagram, and also subscribe on my blog, because you'll be the first ones to know about all the latest events that's happening, all the news, my new videos, anything. You'll be the first to know. If you don't subscribe, you'll be the last to know. Now, we don't want that, do we? No. Anyway, thank you guys for watching again, and until next time, see you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.